Hello everyone, Simcraft here, and welcome to Lakeburg Legacies. So I'll be honest, I don't really know much about this game going in. I basically just kind of came across it on Steam, saw the store page, watched a quick trailer, and I thought, looks interesting. Maybe y'all will enjoy watching it. As best as I can tell, it seems like it's a sort of city builder game, but instead of being like how most city builder games are focused on like infrastructure and economics and whatnot, this one seems to be more based on like interpersonal relationships and how the social fabric creates a community, which seemed like an interesting take on the genre. So here we are. Let's get into this. Lakeburg Legacies, new game. Here we go. Okay, I guess we'll have a classic duration with a regular game style. Alright, classic is apparently 75 years. That is, of course, as we all know, the maximum amount of time any town or city is allowed to exist before we nuke it off the face of the earth. Regular relationships between villagers, resource production, and service gauges will require similar investment. Whereas, I guess, okay, we could go social, to where it's more all about the social. Management is all about, I don't know. Custom is custom. We'll go normal, I guess, which I guess then means we got a journeyman economy. So I guess we could make our economy easier if we wanted to focus on the relationship aspects. Okay, so we'll just go. We're normal. I'm a normal guy. I should probably launch the tutorial because I don't know how this game works. So, let's go. No sheep were hurt in Lakeburg Legacies. They were merely sheared. No one was hurt during this animation's realization. Good to know. Lakeburg has no cheat codes, but you may want to use hearts. Create, build, and betray. That's a wholesome little slogan. Alright. Welcome to Lakeburg, my child. My name is Tindra. As opposed to Tinder, I suppose. And I am a psychic, like my mother and her mother before her. I'm an expert in lonely hearts. I just love weddings. Spicing up other people's lives and finding them a soulmate is my whole life. Okay. A vision led me to this godforsaken hole. With a little luck and a lot of seduction, Lakeburg can become a true haven of love. And you will assist me with this goal. What? Yes, you were in my vision, and now we've got work to do. You'll find my cart nearby, so knock on my door when you find someone to marry. What, me? Allow me to introduce Carla, your first villager, whose descent will form the very foundation of Lakeburg. Let us find her in occupation. Hey, let's put her in the lumberjack's lodge. Okay. In order to produce higher quality lumberjacks, must have a good athletics skill. Or high quantities, not qualities. Very important distinction there. In order to produce quickly, lumberjacks must have good strength. Lumberjacks will be happier if they belong to the peasants class. The impact on their morale will be reduced. Future villagers will be sorted depending on their potential to work in the displayed building. Alright, so we can drag and drop the villager to the slots. So congratulations, Carla. You're unemployed right now, but guess what? Economy's booming, you get to be a lumberjack. Now let me start the clock again. Let us wait for Carla to finish her chopping her first batch of wood. Okay. Is that saying it's going to take 86 days for her to get one set of wood? That doesn't seem very efficient. So I guess athletics would be how much wood she gets each time she chops. Strength would be how quickly she chops the wood. Is there like a fast forward button? There we go. Is there like a normal speed button? Is that normal speed? No, this is normal speed. Speed 1, okay. There we go. We have wood. Now what? Event mushrooms. Carla was taking a walk in the forest around Lakeburg when she found mushrooms, the likes of which she'd never seen before, and they looked delicious. Being both curious and gourmet, Carla wanted to have a taste. I mean, if we can find a new source of food for this town, why not? Now, some of you may be thinking, but Simicraft, mushrooms. That's like, outside of like maybe berries, that's like the kind of most obvious and culturally known, obviously poisonous food. Well, yes, but have you considered this? We're in like, I guess an approximation of roughly medieval Europe-ish? Maybe, granted that skin tone isn't really European, so roughly medieval Europe, or roughly medieval world-ish? So, the thing to recognize, though, is how do we know about poisoned mushrooms and edible mushrooms? Because some brave soul back in the distant past was willing to put that thing in their mouth and tell us, the rest of us, whether or not they died or got nutritional value from it. So, we're going to give it a try. The mushrooms didn't have a good taste. Perhaps they should have been cooked first. Either way, Carla didn't have time to wonder. The world started spinning and colors became strange. When she turned around, she came face to face with a leprechaun. So we could say hello, get frail trait and inspired trait. Well, she's a lumberjack, we don't want her to be frail. We'll scream. Yeah, get the scared trait, let's go. Carla ran away screaming. A leprechaun? But leprechauns don't exist. Unfortunately, Carla didn't go very far. The world was still spinning and she got her foot caught in some roots. Turning around, she saw the leprechaun running towards her, but the creature suddenly became ginger before turning into a squirrel, and then the ground stopped moving. What just happened? I feel sick. Fascinating. With these freshly chopped planks, we can build a nice house for our young Carla. Okay. I guess we'll build a new house. Lovely. We have a house now. And I guess we'll put Carla in the house, probably. What? You're homeless. Okay, yeah, I know. Okay, this is how we put you in the house. This is where you'll make your home, sweet home. Okay. Well, congratulations, Carla. You can be, I guess, the owner of the abode. Alright, this is getting boring. Let us find the perfect partner for Carla and send her to me from the village. Okay. How do I get to my normal like village screen? Get me out of here. Okay. Couples. Farewell, singleness. Hello, coupledom. Okay, so I guess we just put Carla here and we just find someone magically. Carla, of course, has 5 charisma, 20 age, and she's a peasant. Because why not? Let's find her soulmate. You can choose the suitor's gender in Lakeburg villagers, have no sexual preference, and gay couples can adopt children. Okay. For now, Carla is alone in town. We need to broaden our field of research. Ask me to present her with someone living. Okay. So I guess we want the surroundings then. Yeah. Okay. Meeting someone. The most important ingredient for lasting relationship is to find someone with whom your village has a good affinity. That way, the ideal suitor will share the same likes and dislikes as your maid. It is important to remember the suitor's likes or dislikes so you know what topics to bring up during dates. After the wedding, the suitor will move into Lakeburg. Don't forget to make sure there are good recruits. Now it's time to make your choice. I only ask for a few hearts to fuel my crystal ball and propose a new suitor. Okay. So let's see, and they've got one mutual like and flowers. Simonus here. He likes public executions. I mean, I guess everyone's got to have their hobbies. I might not get that many of those in a village of 2, but, you know. He's 19, so, you know, a young guy. I think they could be well together. Your feet sore? I mean, you've been jogging my memory all day. What a line, what a line. Okay, he wants to be physique. He's a bit simple, but that's fine. I mean, he's a peasant in medieval, whatever this country is. He's kind. Okay. And he's, indecisive. So not the brightest one. And he could be a decent priest. Or a rat trainer? What? Okay, well, not sure what that's. Rat trainer, that's a profession? I mean, he seems fine. He's an artisan. That could be good. Ah, dating. I hope you remember your suitor's hobbies. The aim is to bring up the topics they like and share their dislikes. Failing that, staying on neutral ground is a safe bet. Ah, dating. If you have a memory lapse, my crystal ball can help you. Okay, so. What do you got here? Carla and Simonus are enjoying a boat ride on the lake's tranquil waters. Considering how romantic it is, would now be the ideal time to go for it? Let's see. So criticize dancing. Dancers are and every other activity involving moving in rhythm. No cuddles before the third date. Minimum. I think someone might have liked dancing, so we'll go for no cuddles before the third date. Well, dating. Well done. This marriage is in the bag. Let the two lovebirds continue dating so they strengthen their love before tying the knot if they so wish. What do you know? Simonus isn't very tactile either. It's possible to be happy without rubbing one's sweat and germs into someone else's skin, you know? Okay, great. Say what about going up the hill to enjoy the moonlight? Carla and Simonus both enjoy the pale moonlight. This unique moment allows them to get to know each other better. Say, what if we abolish the death penalty? No. Simonus is a very good, very strong proponent of the death penalty. Where would he get his entertainment from if we got rid of that? Or ask Simonus for his opinion on divinatory pseudosciences. And it's better than abolishing the death penalty. It's just a bunch of bullcrap. Shouldn't they be condemned by the church anyway? Carla and Simonus seem united in their dislike for naive beliefs. Let's continue this charming rendezvous with a nice bottle. Carla and Simonus are spending time at the inn, which doesn't exist in this town, but we'll let it slide, emptying a few glasses. Will the warm atmosphere help them break the ice? Talk out the importance of money in a relationship, or talk out the latest clothing trends. I think Carla likes clothing trends, so that would be good. Nothing beats discussing marvelous royal outfits to create bonds. It's a match! Hey, we did it, y'all! We got them together. Mission accomplished. Alright, let us rejoice. We are gathered here today to celebrate the union between Carla and Simonus. Do you promise each other love, honesty, and fidelity until death do you part? Yeah, I do, because, you know, we gotta start, getting this city actually established. By the powers vested in me today, I hereby declare you both as officially wedded. You may kiss. Let the party begin. Congratulations, you two. Congratulations on Carla and Simonus' wedding. Now I'm counting on you to make Lakeburg grow for the years to come. Have the village thrive and become as prestigious as possible. Here is a list of objectives to achieve so you can increase your prestige score. I will reward you for your investments. Whatever happens, remember to have at least one villager around so Lakeburg doesn't become some ghost town. If you find it difficult to follow everything happening in Lakeburg all at once, you can use filters to monitor specific details or display information by level of importance. So far, I was in charge of time, but now it's your turn. You can make it go faster or pause it. Right, I'll go now. Recruit new people, marry them, and forge long-lasting relationships. Okay, well, I guess first thing to do is probably get Simonus a job. And I guess the only employer currently is the lumberjacks. Could we build a new one? In Lakeburg, you can build 3 different groups of buildings by using resources. Each of these groups follows a definite order. For instance, to build a hunter's cabin, you must first build a farm. Gotcha. Can we get a sewing workshop? Because Simonus is a... Oh, jeez, these are expensive. Okay, Simonus, forget that. You're gonna work in the lumberjack. We can't because we... Okay. Forget that. You do currently live with... Oh, this is the Lancelot family. Oh, cute. Alright, couples history. This is where you can follow the events of a couple's daily life. The higher the affinity between both spouses, the more likely the impact of their love will be positive. It is possible to give a couple's love a little boost with a gift. In a couple's love, or in a couple, love is divided into several steps. If its level falls to 0, the couple will automatically break up. Or, you know, divorce, as we like to call it around here. And seriously, though, they're canonically married. Shouldn't it be divorce? Oh, whatever. According to its love step, the couple will produce more or less hearts and prestige. That very love will determine the couple's chance of spontaneously having a child, regardless of whether the couple is homosexual or heterosexual, just like in real life. It is therefore unnecessary to ask future parents to procreate or adopt. They know what to do. I guess we just have a very robust adoption infrastructure in this town of 2 people. Anyways, let's see. What's going on? Having a baby. If you want a couple to become parents, you need to have 1-child room ready. Gotcha. If you want your 2 villagers to abandon their parenting plans, you can decide to have them abstain. Man, I'm really quite the tyrannical sort of overlord when it comes to people's personal lives here. Like, you know, there's the common refrain of, you'll get the government out of my bedroom, but oh my goodness, this is a government that is all up in your bedroom. Now, if the waiting really becomes unbearable, you may spend a few hours to have a child join the household a few months later. We can just force the matter if we want to. That's okay. As the governing authority of this village, I have decreed you 2 are going to get... Okay, if a couple is at its wit's end, you may decide to facilitate a breakup. So they can break themselves up, or governments can come in and say, you 2 are now getting divorced by decree of the state. Now, I'm not sure if canonically in this game I am the governing authority, or if I'm more so acting as, I don't know, the whims of fate or whatever. But if I am the governing authority, which is what I prefer to believe because it's hilarious, this is a messed up society. Anyways, what are we doing? So they're obsessed with wanting to have a baby. That's fine. I guess that's healthy for a new couple. Oh, we could build a new house. Might as well. We got the resources. Boom, new house. Now granted, so Simnus is unemployed, but there's no employers currently available. We would need 40 wood to upgrade the lumberjack to be able to get more wood. So I guess, Simnus, just stand around doing nothing while your wife slaves away chopping wood for the village until eventually we have the arbitrary quantity required to get you to do anything. Oh, wow. Congratulations. You guys got, she got pregnant. Nice. And she's still the one out chopping the wood. Good job, Simnus. What a gentleman. All right, Simnus, get out there. Work ambiance, or ambiance. When 2 or more workers are toiling together on a daily basis, it's essential to maintain a good ambiance. Problematic workers and ambience are marked with a bomb. If they're trivial, they're marked with suspension points. As for nice workers and ambience, they're marked with a flower. The overall working ambiance sums up the various relationships between all workers in a building. It impacts production time. Okay, so we want people to work with co-workers they actually like. Alright, recruitment. Some neighbors showed up in Lakeburg. They seem to want to settle here. Oh, well. Hello. Lakeburg is in need of manpower. Check out the profiles of potential future recruits and choose the best one to make the village thrive. Alright. If you don't like the current profiles, you may ask another neighbor to apply. You can also wait for other people to show up spontaneously at the village. Okay, hold on a second. So let's pause while we make this decision. Okay, so we can get Margaret in this village, or we can get Paris. So Margaret's a bit younger. She's a noble. I guess we could use an aristocracy. Perhaps. She's, a croupier. She should be a decent croupier. Or merchant, or gatherer. This guy could be a good prankster, or carpenter. I mean, we'll need carpentry pretty darn soon, won't we? And, Although I do kind of like the... And you could recruit them both, probably. How much money? Yeah, we'll get Oh, we can't recruit them both. Okay, well, Margaret, congratulations. Welcome to the village. You are now, I guess, de facto in charge of the village. So congratulations on that front. I guess, given that we'll probably make you not homeless, that seems like it would be a good idea. There you go, Margaret. She's no longer homeless. Congratulations. What are we gonna do now? Oh, the Sparks family. Margaret Sparks. Okay. I guess we should probably get our match made. Oh my goodness, we got a character sheet here. Okay. Characters work. This area displays all the information you need to choose a villager's future occupation. A villager's class defines the impact of their occupation on their morale. When a villager works in a job associated with a class different from theirs, they will join that class after a while. I see, so if we put Margaret down in the lumberjack mines, it is only a matter of time before she becomes an actual peasant. Each character aspires to a certain field of work. When they're doing a job requiring a skill associated with that domain, they get more XP. So she wants to cook in a noble manner, I guess. Alright, character work. Reminder, stats impact your villager's production time. Skills impact your villager's production quantity. Character originality. This area sums up what makes your character unique, which in the case of Margaret is nothing. Personality. Oh, okay, there it is. Personality. Traits are passed on to one's own children or apprentices via education at various stages of their development. Okay. Congenital traits are biologically passed on to procreated children. Now, I'm curious if mechanically that applies to the gay couples as well. Because, I mean, logically, it shouldn't. But I wouldn't be shocked, given this game's ethos here, if mechanically it does. Let's see, character originality. Life traits sum up the villager's states or feelings at any given time. That's the part that's empty, okay. Okay, life expectancy indicates if a villager is about to meet their maker. This gauge is reduced every month. Morale impacts the villager's production time. If it is negative, it affects their life expectancy, lost every month. Character's needs. This area sums up the needs a villager must satisfy to be at the top of their physical and mental capacities. Okay. The citizenship level increases as the villager spends more time in the village. For each level, the villager gains a new yearly need to satisfy. I see. Character needs. When an essential or convenience need is satisfied, the villager gains a positive trait, allowing them to be at optimal capacity. For luxury needs, prestige is gained instead. When essential needs are not satisfied, they gain a negative trait that impacts the villager's life expectancy, among other things. So right now she needs firewood, I guess. Okay, great work, Margaret. What was I doing? I was looking at your house. Okay, I'm done looking at your house. We were trying to get you married, because that's like the thing we do here. Margaret. I know you're currently unemployed and single. We're going to fix one of those things. Like, you want a food aspiration. Anyways. So how do we go about trying to get you married? What's the actual button we press for that? Oh, it was over here. Couples. There we go. Alright, let's get Margaret. She's got 4 charisma. That's something. She's a noble. That's something. Find your soulmate, Margaret. Okay, I guess we gotta go for surroundings, because that's the only thing that makes logical sense here. I got Hubert. Let's see, they both hate divination. Oh man, Margaret likes public execution and treats you. Our original Carla better watch out. So you're an artist because you were really good at drawing me in. So you have 324 hearts. Maybe it wouldn't be the best idea to pair Margaret up with someone she has no common likes with. So we'll pass. He does want to be a taster. And she wants to be a chef. But still no. We got Maggie. Again, no mutual likes. No. Clovis. We got... actually, we got some kind of conflicts here, active conflicts, where Margaret dislikes fishing, but Clovis likes fishing. So that's a no. Got Catherine again. Catherine likes fishing. Margaret hates fishing. And this could be interesting. And got 2 mutual dislikes. Now the question is, can you sustain a marriage based on sort of an enemy of my enemy is my friend sort of status quo? I've got my doubts, but firstly, public executions, dueling, the art of war, there's gotta be some overlap there. And secondly, it'll be hilarious to try. Let's see. Orpheus, are you some kind of magician? You have bewitched me. Okay. I'll be honest, unless there's a specifically... I can't even... I think this is a man? I'm not even sure. I guess mechanically probably doesn't matter, but... let's see. So, yeah, we got mutual dislikes here. So, we can bond on how we're not gonna go to the lake and fish. 5 strength, 8 intelligence. That's pretty good, I think. 8 charisma. He's brave. He's mean. And he's ascetic. Loves to fast. He wants to be a fisherman. The ICL Orpheus owns the mean trait. Affinity minus 3%. Sure. Margaret and Orpheus. Congratulations. Alright, Margaret and Orpheus are spending time at the inn, emptying a few glasses. The warm atmosphere helped them break the ice. Okay, so I can say the abundance of fishermen make swimming in the lake far less enjoyable. We'll talk about painting, Margaret's new passion. We'll complain at the fishermen. It is almost impossible to swim without being pierced by discarded hooks. Those pesky fishermen should think of other lake users. Say, what about going up the hill to enjoy the moonlight? Margaret and Orpheus both enjoy the pale moonlight. This unique moment allows them to get to know each other better. To accuse fat stray cats for every problem happening in the village, or criticize those barbarians who see dueling as a pleasant hobby. Well, I know for a fact Orpheus enjoys dueling, so we'll talk about the cats. Everyone knows a black cat brings bad luck. Margaret and Orpheus are plotting together to get rid of those filthy beasts. Isn't that cute? Everything seems to be fine. Say, what about a boat ride on the lake? Margaret and Orpheus are enjoying a boat ride on the lake's tranquil waters, considering how romantic it is. Wouldn't now be the ideal time to go for it? Let's see, talk about honor to be had on the battlefield, or criticize dancers, and every other activity involving rhythm. I think one of them enjoys dancing. I can't remember who, so we'll talk about honor on the battlefield. Epic armies, the beauty of combat, great realms and mighty nations are forged by war. It's a match, y'all. Congratulations, you two. Congratulations. Let us rejoice. We are gathered here today to celebrate the union between Margaret and Orpheus. Do you promise each other love, honesty, and fidelity until death do you part? Yes, I do. By the powers vested in me today, I hereby declare you both as officially wedded. You may kiss. Let the party begin. Well done, you two. Well done. The Sparks family has started. They're both unemployed, however, which is arguably a problem. Could we build a farm? We should probably build a farm soon. Get some people out there. Yeah. Okay, but we'll need 30 wood for that, so let's start fast forwarding. Hopefully the Sparks family doesn't fall into poverty, given their unemployed status. At least they're not homeless, right? I mean, there's that at least. Great, alright, we can start a farm now. The Sparks family will enjoy the family farm. Why can't I... Oh, there we go. Look at that. Alright, let's take a look at the farm. Alright, so... Margaret would be better at the farming, in theory. Orpheus is, like, actually really bad at farming. What are you good at? Oh, right, it's because you're all about, like, knowledge and stuff. Okay. But the thing is, I kind of want Orpheus to be involved in the farming first. Because I like the idea that Margaret is, like, a random noble here in this upstart village. And I don't want her to lose that. So we're gonna get Orpheus involved. Also, I mean, it's 304 days? Ah. Also, as a man with honor, surely Orpheus should, you know, not just sit back and say, you know what, wife, you can go out there and plow the field. Oh, a baby has been born. William Lancelot. Congratulations. Look at that. He's a baby. He's already brave. He's nimble. He's beautiful. And a bit simple, but that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, we're all a bit simple in the grand scheme of things from time to time, are we not? So right now we're waiting to upgrade the farm. Social interactions in the village. Lakeburg is a town thriving with life. Villagers meet and interact, having social relationships evolve within the village. Oh, what's going on? Simonus Alder and Margaret Sparks have met and now share the following relationship. Acquaintance. There are 8 groups of social relationships. When 2 villagers share a relationship, the latter can evolve positively or negatively depending on their interactions. A relationship may also change groups. To create a relationship between 2 villagers or make it evolve, you may have them greet each other. Now the result isn't foolproof. I guess they can greet? Sure. Simonus will greet Margaret. Let's see. Oh, a friend! Great. What's this? Margaret has met Simonus. I guess we can greet him, but that spins hearts. They're already friends, right? So, yeah, that's fine. Okay. What are we waiting for? Oh, we can upgrade our farm now. Alright, Margaret, it's time for you to start contributing to society. There we go. And she's so much better at this. Okay, so far we just kind of have family businesses, I guess. Or couple businesses or what have you. What's our next building supposed to be? Probably a hunter's cabin, which we need 60 wood for. We go down this. Okay. Okay. Like a ballroom, I guess, is where we would want. Like later on. I guess we want to kind of get all these stuff built. Which shouldn't be too tough, because I think most of them, this one is probably wood-based. And actually, we're pretty close to being able to get that. We might want to... Simonus Elder and Carlo Lancelot have met and developing the feelings toward... what's this? So, alright, madly enough. Great. Good for them. Alright, let's fast forward a bit, let's get more wood. Lovely, okay. Now we can go ahead and build the hunter's cabin. Now we don't have anyone working in the hunter's cabin as of yet. We might switch Orpheus to it. Let's take a look at it. Okay, well. It requires perception, dexterity, which might be more so in Orpheus's wheelhouse than farming has been. Orpheus, you're out of here. Oh, okay, there. Alright, Margaret, congratulations, you're like the main farmer. Negative ratio. Obviously, you are no longer able to meet the inhabitants' need for this resource. You need to find a solution with those producing it. I see. Okay, so we're gonna need more immigration. Orpheus is actually gonna be a somewhat decent hunter. So there you go, Orpheus. Hopefully you like that. Alright, I guess we gotta recruit some people. Also, let's look into what our next building is. A mine, 90 wood. Alright, so actually we might look into upgrading the lumberjacks first. So, which means they're gonna have like 2 slots open immediately, which is great, because we can get a person and then get an immigrant. Oh! You've got... Idris has potential as a farmer. Nice. Okay. 20 gold for Idris? I think that sounds great. Okay. Now, Idris, rather. It's time to get you... Oh, we don't have a house for you, Idris. You're homeless, as it stands. Which is fine, because the lumberjacks will get that taken care of soon. But for now, let's get you married, Idris. It's got to be surroundings, again. Okay, these two just would hate each other. They got nothing in common. Okay, we could get Pauline and Edris. I was wondering, is your mother an oyster by any chance? Pearls like you are so rare. Okay. Let's see. This person is depressive. Which I guess is fine. And proud. That seems like a weird combo. But granted, I'm not depressed, so maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. It's got feasting, flowers, poetry, divination, public executions, fashion. Edris owns a social trait, affinity. Sure, we'll go for this. Why the heck not? Edris and Pauline are enjoying a boat ride on the lake's tranquil waters. Considering how romantic it is, wouldn't now be the ideal time to go for it? I think one of them likes money, so we'll try money. Okay. Pauline agrees. Money can't buy happiness, but it allows buying things that make people happy. Let's continue this charming rendezvous with a nice bottle. Edris and Pauline are spending time in the inn, enjoying a few empty glasses, or emptying a few glasses. Will the warm atmosphere help break the ice? You can talk about the sufferings of war, criticize Lakeburg's countryside. I think one of them likes the countryside, so we'll talk about the sufferings of war. Slaughtered populations, ravaged villages, nothing good grows from war. So without going to the hill to enjoy the moonlight. Edris and Pauline both enjoy the pale moonlight. This unique moment allows them to get to know each other better. Talk about the latest clothing trends, or minstrels disturb the peace and tranquility of the neighborhood. I think one of them likes fashion. Pauline does not care about such things. All you need is a shirt on your back and clogs on your feet. I mean, you know, it could have gone better, but it didn't go terribly. It was a match, I guess. Let's rejoice. We gathered here today to celebrate the union between Edris and Pauline. Do you promise each other love, honesty, and fidelity? Yada, yada, yada. Yeah, sure. Okay, great. Okay, so now we've got a couple unemployed, homeless people. That's fine. Someone's got to work at the farm. Increasing production. To solve a negative consumption/production ratio, you have two possibilities. Invest in efficiency, which increases the basic amount produced by a worker. Or you can also buy new workers. Great. So Edris is actually pretty good at farming, so congratulations. You and Margaret can work here together. Hopefully that works out fine. And Pauline, you're not going to do anything. Okay, you're homeless, so we're gonna need to buy some houses. Luckily we'll get some wood pretty soon.